Good morning class, I am your SST teacher and today we are going to start a new topic, that is modern means of transport. Yesterday we began with a new chapter, that was evolution of transport system. How has the transport system progressed with year on year? How has the early man invented different sorts of communication methods? How have they progressed on and what were their major inventions? Yesterday we talked about the wheel. How did they invent wheel and what was their concept behind developing the wheel and why was it required. Today we will talk about all the modern means of transport. That is, there are four modern means of transport: roadways, railways, airways, and water inland ways. These are four means of transport that we use in our country. One by one, we'll focus on how has the network of each of the sector has spread to different parts of the country. Not only in our country, but how do we communicate or how do we get in touch with the foreign countries? Like for example, our neighboring countries, Nepal if we want to move, Pakistan if we want to move, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Sri Lanka. If we want to move, is there any option as such roadways are concerned? Is there any option or not? So we'll see how the network has spread not only within our country but abroad even. How it has gone up. And why was it required? Because we as a human want to travel from one place to other. We as a human want to go from one place to other. Same as the other person wants to come to this place just to view, just to get the knowledge, just to get in the information how the things are working on or how the things are planned. At the same time, we need to transfer the goods, transfer the items or all those that we produce in a surplus basis. We need to transfer those products to that place where it is at most required and where we are going to get a good amount of money. So that is trade part. Trading is basically carrying of goods from one place to other, the place where it is surplus produced to the place where it is at most required. So this could only become possible when there is a perfect network of communication channel. So network channel when we begin, we will start with the roadways. Before that, how have we come to modern means of transport has begun from the steam engine. Steam engine was invented by actually Thomas Newcomen, but it was the idea of Thomas Newcomen, but it was actually invented by James Watt. So if someone asks you who invented the steam engine, it is James Watt. Earlier time we used to have steam engine. Steam engine is an engine which runs or which works on the principle of steam or on the basis of steam only. But with times that too have progressed. We have now diesel engine, we have petrol engine, we have electrical engine. All these are means of communications only which help or which smoothen the life of engines that could run on a faster basis, on a quicker basis. So here after I begin the first means of transport, that is roadways. We know that if we see the roads, current roads of our village, of our place, Maklaskiganj, it has many of the places over here have muddy pathways. Means the pathways which are constructed by the farmers or which are prepared by the farmers just to carry the overloads or just to move from one place to other. But whatever government prepares a Pakka road. Pakka road is one which is built with the help of concrete. The one that is prepared with the help of metal road, it is called. It is called metal road. Metal road means one that is prepared with the help of concrete or stone. Earlier roads were narrow and rough. Earlier, when I say it is, we are talking about the early man. When they were here, our ancestors were running the country. At that time, the road was very narrow and that too in a rough manner. It did not have such highways, or it did not have a division of roads or the pathways for the vehicles to move on. But with times, we progressed and we understood the need, and then on we prepared it as per our own convenience. Earlier routes were narrow and rough. They were made of mud and stone. And as animals driven vehicles gave way to mechanical vehicles, there was a need for better roads. Thus, Pakka and metal routes were developed. See, invention is the need. Invention is the necessity is the mother of invention. When we say this, so unless and until the necessity arised, when there was no as such necessity, when there was no as such need, the people did not develop. When the economy started moving, when the country started moving, when there was more of inflow and outflow, when people used to visit, there was more to and fro movement was there, and more of trade was done, more of import export was done. So that actually developed the base for a good roadways, a good transport system, a good communication channel. So invention is necessity is the mother of invention. When we say the moment necessity arrived, people started building a proper road system, a proper communication channel system. So we switched on ourselves, we transport ourselves from muddy roads or stone roads to a pakka road. A pakka road which is made of concrete, which is made of stone. It is also called as metalled road. Metal roads were developed. Today, every country has a vast network of pakka and metal roads. In India, we have kacha roads in most villages. In villages area, basically, we are not talking about the metro cities or the big cities, but we are talking about the small village area. Okay. It still has the kacha roads. The kacha road still exists over here. That means the main initiative of the government was to connect all the main highways, connect all the main cities, connect all the golden quadrilaterals. Golden quadrilateral is basically all the 4 metro cities where it is connected. Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, how these are connected, that is called Delhi golden quadrilaterals. So the government had focused on the first step that all the main cities let it be developed, then we will move on to smaller places, smaller villages. Till the time smaller villages do not have proper road, let them have a kacha road. A kacha road which is made of mud. Developed countries have a network of highways or freeways connecting major cities. What is a highway? A highway is one which actually connects towns and cities. Different towns and cities are connected with each other with the help of highways or freeways. These are broad and straight roads. Each road is divided in 2 parts. Like our road system, how it is divided? It is divided in 2 parts, left hand and right hand. From one side, the vehicle comes, from other side it goes. And from in both the sides of the road, there is a special place or there is a proper place for pathways. Means where people can have a to and fro movement. One part for the traffic moving in one direction and other part is for the traffic moving in other direction or opposite direction. Each part of the road has several lanes for vehicles moving at different speeds. Now the roads are again categorized into lanes. Lanes are that the 2-wheelers will run on this lane, 4-wheeler, trucks, big buses will run into this lane. The lanes are divided or categorized. In India, we have built many highways which connect major cities of the country. Now, the golden quadrilaterals road system connects Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. I told you the 4 metro cities, how they are interconnected, that is with the help of golden quadrilateral. It is called golden quadrilateral, through which the 4 metro cities are connected with each other. India is also connected to countries like Pakistan, Nepal, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, China by roads. All the Asian countries or all the neighboring countries of the country which rely on the border of the which lie just next to the India, they have been connected through road systems. The GT road, Grand Trunk Road, which is in Sasaram, connects Kolkata with Peshawar. Peshawar is in Pakistan. Kolkata and Pakistan, direct communication is there. India is connected to China by Bharat-Tibet Road. India connects to China by Bharat-Tibet Road. Same way Sri Lanka is there, Bangladesh is this side, then you have Afghanistan on the upper side. So every other country is connected to our country with the help of road system or roadways. So this was about the roadways. Tomorrow we'll see about the railways. How has the railways progressed and what are the achievements in the railway sector. Thank you, class.